Almost everything in our daily routine has one or two things to do with modern information communications technology. The question, how possible is a world without modern ICT, is no longer a million-dollar question that one needs to be thoughtful about before responding to.
ICT is a must. You cannot go anywhere without ICT right now, and it's actually leading in terms of competitiveness and also efficiency. So for any person in the world today, without ICT, you'll be left behind.
At the 2017 Connected Summit held in Diani at the Kenyan coast and tagged Shaping the Future, ICT was basically recognized as a driving engine of any socio-economic development.
The government has identified universal access to ICT as an enabler of other sectors, as outlined in Vision 2030, that aims at propelling the country from a developing to a middle-income economy. Access to ICT will contribute to Kenya's economic growth by reducing transaction costs, increasing business efficiency, improving educational standards, and ensuring accountability on the part of government officials.
It was said that ICT is driving and building a better connected Kenya, Africa, and a better connected world.
The byproduct of this collaborative and consultative effort, and which we can all attest to, is the global recognition of Kenya today as an ICT innovation hub among the emerging nations of the world.
Connected Summit was first held in 2009. Over the years, the summit has continued to bring together industry players from the private and public sector. The summit offers a platform where the industry players, government, innovators, and other stakeholders mingle freely, share and exchange ideas on how ICT can continue to be a catalyst of service delivery to citizens.
The Connected Summit has come of age and developed into a premier platform to explore trends and deliberate on possible solutions to challenges in both the private and the public sector.
As we continuously explore and deliberate on how we can harness ICT solutions for businesses and overall development of our nation. It is now my pleasure to declare the Connected Summit 2017 officially opened.
Today, at the comfort of one's room or office, one can send mail and get the reply in a jiffy. One can bank without going to the banking hall. One can send money to pay school fees through his phone. A grandmother who has never been to school but has basic education about using a phone can know how much money has been sent to her and demand its full withdrawal from an agent. It is the modern technology beckoning everyone towards it. You have your office on your lap and palm everywhere you're going with your laptop and smartphones. This is a digital generation. Digital is all about data. Unaware to many, there are mega data flying around them.
One of the key objectives of the Connected Summit 2017 is to develop and recommend policy, regulatory, and operational interventions necessary to ensure management of citizens' data for mutual benefit of both the government and private sector.
We'll invest in infrastructure, we'll invest in data centers, we'll invest in submarine cables to shape the future of the telecoms sector in Kenya.
But what is the place of Kenya in ICT development? Over the last decade, Kenya has experienced substantial growth in ICT, with the period between 2013 and 2014 seeing up to 8.4% improvement in this sector. According to Kenya Bureau of Statistics, since 2000, Kenya's economy has grown at an average of 3.7%. Without ICT, this growth would have been at 2.8% and per capita income would have stagnated. Kenya is currently ranked the first among the African countries with the fastest internet and growth in telecommunication, infrastructure, and mobile money innovations.
The first breakout session is Innovation for Service Delivery and Business. It is in this room we are going to look at issues of disruptive innovation.
The engine behind the rapid growth has been mobile telephony, which has caused a mobile revolution in the country. Mobile penetration in Kenya is currently at 82.6%, with 33.6 million subscribers, proving that the mobile phone is fast becoming an important tool in transforming lives. ICT plays a large role in our day-to-day lives, addressing challenges facing Kenyans in general. Particular sectors such as finance, health, education, agriculture and the government have embraced technology for dissemination of information, enhancement of service delivery, and to reach their customers more effectively and efficiently.
Go to the next question.
In education, ICT enables more children to affordably access learning content. The government has identified the potential of ICT in driving the economy and has embarked on several transformative ICT initiatives.
We're happy to be here. This is part of the CSR event for our Connected Kenya annual conference. Huawei graciously agreed to sponsor, and they gave us 1.2 million shillings, and we're able to provide 25 computers to this particular school.
In fact, the purpose of the computers isn't just to have a computer. The purpose is to get access to skills and then use those skills to get access to information and technologies.
The launch of Huduma centers as one-stop shops that aim to provide a wide range of services demonstrate how ICT can be leveraged to substantially improve public service delivery.
We have over 45 Huduma centers with over 45,000 people served on a daily basis through these centers. Huduma centers across the country provide a broad range of government services under one roof, and the creation of e-government portal are some of the ICT dividends, courtesy of a dynamic and deliberate policy by the government to position ICT at the center of public service delivery.
Okay.
The overall winner amongst the 78 applications that are put forward is none other than the environmental management winner, and that is Little.
I'm very, very surprised, and I'm thankful that we got this award. Me and my team have really worked very, very hard on this project. That would really motivate us, because the dreams that me and many others have is to make sure that the next Facebook or the next Google comes from Kenya and goes globally.
The private sector, in partnership with the government, has also played a critical role in driving some of the projects, including the use of mobile payment platforms to collect government revenue.
We are continuously implementing new methods and channels for delivery of efficient e-government services.
Most of the things that you're supposed to do in infrastructure, capacity development, and skills development, especially through PDTP, we've been able to achieve most of those very fairly well, based on the collaboration that we've had with the private sector.
Like the previous years, the 2017 Connected Summit was instrumental for stakeholders to share some critical milestones in ICT development. Ajira, digital schools were just some of them.
At the Ajira program, we looked at this trend of unemployment, and we also looked at where employment is going, the direction employment is going to. So our goal at Ajira is to empower over 1 million youth to earn a decent wage from digital platforms.
Today really marks a very important day for us as KEPSA to witness the launch of another youth empowerment program, the Ajira Digital Project Phase 1. And allow me to commend Rockefeller Foundation and the Kenya government through the Ministry of ICT for supporting this Ajira Digital Project. And it's one of the most important and exciting initiatives supported by the government with an aim of scaling up demand-driven training and develop a sustainable model for connecting disadvantaged Kenyan youth to online jobs through provision of training, work experience, and online jobs.
And employment is not only a challenge in Kenya or East Africa or Africa, it is a global challenge.
At the 2017 ICT Summit in Diani, the theme Shaping the Future was expanded to Innovation for Service Delivery, ICT as an Economic Enabler, Citizen Data. As a norm from the last Connected Summits, Each of the 3 days had plenary keynote addresses, panel discussions and breakout panel discussion sessions in the afternoon.
Kenya and East Africa as a whole has gone through a pretty drastic economic boom. And economic growth has presented a lot of agricultural opportunities, but also is being challenged by environmental realities.
Looking at the future and shaping the future, then the government needs you. We need to partner. We need to look for new ways of innovations that will help spur this industry and even create jobs.
Walianza kurusha tia gazi, nikawaambia wanipatie nikajichapia yangu nyumbani. Yes.
In the evenings, delegates were treated to a sponsored dinner. Followed by elaborate and engaging fireside chats.
The last 1 year or so, every county got a very clear roadmap, an ICT roadmap, with a very clear elaboration of what are the modules that you need to have in place to build on for your computing needs.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, Cisco. Thank you so much, Asante sana.